Hey, good morning, fourth graders and Rissler group. This is actually going to be for you. These are some area word problems. I really like these problems. They're kind of fun. They deal with aliens, but they do offer some real life area problems that you might have to solve as you get older. Maybe, helping out a friend, or if you were doing something with your job. These are all things that these are all skills that you're going to need to know. So this again is area. So remember area. This is only dealing with like squares, rectangles, that type of thing. So remember for area, you are looking at the base times the height. So remember for a rectangle, sorry about that. So if I have a rectangle, you are looking at the base, which is the bottom, right? It could also be the top, depends on how the rectangle is sitting. So let's say that this is 10, okay, and this is 5, all right? This means that there are 10 things this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that means that there's 10 lines this way and there's 5 lines this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see, there are 10 this way and then there's 5 rows this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I were to count all of the squares in here, that would give me 50 squares. Okay, so 10 times 5 is equal to 50, so this would be 50 units square. Okay, that's kind of how you do this. Very, 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 very simple. Okay, poor little whiteboard is falling apart. So there are 2 separate piles here. I just want you to do like, I don't know, I think I have on there about 15 word problems. These aren't going to be super difficult, guys. I think that you're going to be able to solve them. So you can there's 20 in each pile, but I don't want you to do all 20. That's kind of ridiculous. So you can choose whichever pile you want. And then I'm just going to do this pink one. So there's the A pile and then there's the B pile. All of them are kind of like this. These are like the orangey color and the A's are the blue color. So I'm just going to choose one of these to do. All right, this one says, here's my cute little alien girl. And she said, Lulu's dad is building a new shed for their space cruiser in the backyard. The shed's width is going to be 15 feet, and its length is going to be 11 feet. So there's 2 different ways that you can show this equation. So I usually do base times height. Some people will show length times width, okay? It means the same exact thing. Doesn't care if it's the base, it's the length. The height will be the width, okay? So those 2 things mean the same exact thing. So once the shed is built, how much of the backyard is the shed going to cover? All right, so they have this cool little shed, right? So the first thing they said is that the width is going to be 7 feet, okay? And the width is going to be 7 feet. Its length is going to be 11 feet. So, all right, so we have the length is going to be 11 feet and the width is going to be 7, okay? So here's my rectangle. There's my cute little shed, right? So the length is 11, so this is the length, or it could be the base, okay? And then the height or the width, okay? The height or the width is going to be 7. So that means that there's 11 lines going this way and there's 7 lines going this way. And when you make the squares, you're going to have how many squares? Well, let's figure that out. So we have the base or the length, which is 11, times 7, right? So we have 11 times 7, and we know that from our wonderful math facts that we've been working on all year, that 11 times 7 is 77. And this was feet. and that in squared. Now this 2 means that you're looking at 2 different dimensions, base and height. So that's why you put a 2 there, because you're forming squares, okay? So when if I were to put all the lines in here, I would be forming squares. So that's what that 2 is kind of representing. So that's it, guys. That's all you got to do. You don't have to draw it if you don't want to, okay? If it helps you to draw it, you can certainly do that. But that's all there is to figuring out area for rectangles. Now, a lot of these are going to be rectangles. There might be a few squares in there, but there's nothing that's going to be harder than, there's no triangles or anything like that. So we haven't quite made it that far yet, but these are just excellent word problems that you can use to get some good practice in with working with this concept. So if you have any questions, you can always email me. Like I said, about 15 cards would be plenty, I think. You write it in your notebook. I do have a check for this so that you should be able to check your answers. Work with a partner if you want to. You can certainly do that too, okay? Good luck, guys. Email me if you need to. Thanks. Bye.